Hello, crested kids. Welcome. My name is Miss Frida Aduno. Do you know where to find crocodiles? We have 10 national parks in Uganda. A national park is an area of land that is protected by the government because of its natural beauty, plants, and animals. Members of the public come and visit national parks to enjoy the beauty of the world. Many tourists come from all over the world to visit the national parks of Uganda to see animals living freely in their natural habitat. It is one of our most popular tourist destinations. Today, we are going to the largest national park in Uganda, the Murchinson Falls. Murchinson Falls National Park is located in the northwestern part of Uganda, spreading inlandly from the shores of Lake Albert up to the Karuma Falls. Murchinson Falls National Park is Uganda's largest national park. Who is the oldest person you know? Do you know anyone who is 110 years? Well, over 110 years ago in Uganda, people were living near Murchinson Falls. But between 1907 and 1912, there was a pandemic of sleeping sickness, and all people living there were evacuated, which means they had to leave and go somewhere else. After the area was emptied, it was decided to make it a national park. The colonial government named it a reserve to protect wildlife, and then in 1952, it was named a national park. This means it was to be kept only for nature and wild animals so they could live freely in the natural habitat. The colonial government made reserves like this so they could keep wild animals which they could hunt for sports. Nowadays, no hunting is allowed, but rather the parks are kept for tourists and conservationists who enjoy looking at the natural world the way God created it. It's one of my favorite national parks in Uganda. The River Nile runs through it. The Nile is a mighty river which starts its journey in Jinja and ends its journey in Egypt in North Africa, giving the recognition as the longest river in the world. Murchinson Falls National Park has a spectacular waterfall called Murchinson Falls. The waterfall is created as the Nile squeezes itself through an 8-meter wide gate, exploding into a bubbling, white, frothy plunge pool which is called the Devil's Cauldron. The water drops a height of 45 meters, and after there is an 80-kilometer stretch of rapids. If you hike up to see the falls, you can see an incredible rainbow in the spray that comes off the falls. You can also visit the falls on a boat. If you go on the boat trip, you can also see lots of animals, hippos, staying out of the hot sun by wallowing in the cool water of the Nile, crocodiles, lazing around on the banks, basking on the sunshine, elephant, cobs, buffaloes, lions, giraffes, and so many birds can be seen, and all sorts of other animals coming down to the cool waters to drink the water. Are you imagining the Jungle Book? Yes. You can also drive around the savannah and woodlands in the park and look out for so many different animals. If you're lucky, you might see a lion killing its prey or a baby elephant following its mother. The first Europeans to visit the park were British explorers speak and grant in 1862. So that was about 260 years ago, and they saw the eye-catching waterfalls. Then the following year, Samuel Baker and Florence Baker explored the park and wrote about it in more detail. Baker was a European explorer and gave the falls an English name, Murchinson. You can even find a lodge in the park called Baker Lodge, named after him. He named Murchinson Falls after his friend, the president of the Royal Geographic Society. Our former president, Idi Amin, felt the falls should have a local name, so he renamed it Kabalega Falls, after the king of the Bunyoro at the time. However, after the fall of Idi Amin, the name went back to its English name, Murchinson. You can still sometimes hear people calling it Kabalega Falls. What do you think? Should the falls have a local name or an English name? Whatever we call these magnificent falls, they are incredible act of nature. I do hope you will come and visit Murchinson Falls National Park and enjoy the incredible natural beauty of Uganda. Visitors are welcome from all over the world, but it is most important for us as Ugandans to visit our beautiful parks. Do you want to see crocodiles? Murchinson Falls is the place to be. Children, remember, keep learning, keep inquiring, and keep discovering.
Corona seems scary, but we can stop it if we do all the steps we have been told about. Stay at home, play at home, wash your hands, keep a safe distance, wear a mask when you're outside. Your mouth may be covered by a mask, but your voice is powerful and should be heard. During times like this, children are at risk of abuse and violence, and many times they do not know where to go for help. If you feel unsafe, if someone touches you in a wrong way, if someone beats you, please tell an adult you trust. If you have a phone, you can call the National Children's Helpline by dialing 116. It's no charge, and you can speak to someone who can help you.
Welcome back to our show, a show where we use PLE questions to test your knowledge, this time with specific focus on social studies and science. We will be testing your knowledge on topics like crop science, locating places, the human body, and many others. And today we have Paul, a winner from the last round. Welcome back, Paul.
Thank you.
And Joha, who's here for the very, very, very first time. Just say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. Now, contestants, do remember you have one chance to phone a friend. And you must let me ask the question twice before you hit the buzzer. Are you ready? Are you ready, Paul?
Yes.
Very good. Are you ready at home? Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Let the wheel spin. Uganda as a nation. What do the spear and shield stand for on the coat of arms of Uganda? What do the spear and shield stand for on the coat of arms of Uganda? Joha.
The spear and shield stand for protection, defense, independence, and innocence on the court of Uganda.
Wow, that is an excellent answer. Did you know that? Do you know we have a coat of arms? And that's exactly what it stands for. Protection of and security of our independence. Well done. So 10 points to Joha. Let the wheels spin. The human body. Name the body organ that regulates human body temperature. Name the human body organ that regulates body temperature. Okay, someone was really quick on the buzzer. Yes, Paul, what human body organ regulates our temperature?
The skin.
That is correct. So it's 10 points to 10 points. Who is going to win? Go, go, go! Spin the wheel! Uganda as a nation again. Give one reason why Ugandans should respect the national flag. Give one reason why Ugandans should respect the Ugandan flag. Okay, so Paul hit the buzzer again really quickly. Paul, what's the answer?
Because it shows their respect for their country.
So that isn't quite right. It may show that you respect your country, but it's not telling me why. Why should Ugandans respect the national flag? Joha, you have a chance to take this point.
Ugandans should respect the national flag because it represents our country. It's our national flag. It shows that its symbols and its colors represent different things about us. So they should respect it because it's a representation from Uganda to the other world.
That is a very good answer and very explicitly explained. The national flag is symbolic. It's a symbol of our national unity and represents the diversity of our nation. And you at home, I believe you know the colors on our national flag and what they represent. If you don't, I think you need to find out. We might just ask that next time. So, well, let the wheel spin. The environment. Okay. Apart from decomposition, in which other way is soil formed? Apart from decomposition, in which other way is soil formed? Okay, Paul.
Through weathering. Weathering is like when rocks turn into small pieces and then turn into soil.
That is very correct. Weathering. That is another way that soil is formed. So currently our points stand at 20-20. Who's going to win? Let the wheel reveal the next topic. External influence. Okay, this is a social studies topic titled External Influence. Are you ready? How was the Union Jack treated on 9th October 1962? How was the Union Jack treated on 9th October 1962? Joha.
The Union Jack was lowered on 9th October 1962 and the Ugandan flag was raised.
Excellent. The Union Jack, which represented, do you remember what it represented?
It represented England.
Yes, was lowered in 1962 on the Day of Independence and the Ugandan flag was raised. Well done. We are now really tussling it out with 30 points. Joha with 30 points and Paul with 20 points. Will Paul be able to take the lead, do you think? Let's see. Go, 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 spin the wheel. Human body, the human body. In which part of the alimentary canal is water absorbed? In which part of the alimentary canal is water absorbed? Joha.
Water is absorbed by the large intestine.
That is correct. The water that you drink or is in your food is absorbed in the large intestines. Okay, moving on quickly. Spin the wheel, please. Locating places. How well can you locate places with your map reading knowledge? Mary was walking to the well at 5 p.m. when she saw her shadow on her right. Which compass direction was she moving towards? Mary was walking towards the well when she saw her shadow on her right. Which direction was she moving towards? I determine who came first, and that was you, Paul. What is the answer?
She was facing north.
That is correct. You need to know where the sun rises and sets to figure this out, and Paul just did. We currently stand at Paul with 30 points and Joha with 40 points. Joha just needs one good answer or one lucky guess to win this round. So let the wheel spin. Crop science. How is monocropping dangerous to the soil? How is monocropping dangerous to the soil? Paul is not going without a fight. What is the answer?
Monocropping reduces the fertility of the soil.
That is correct. Could you expound on that answer for the sake of our viewers? How does it reduce the fertility?
So when you do monocropping, the soil loses its fertility because it gets exhausted.
Okay, very good answer. So it's neck and neck. 40 points against 40 points. Is Paul going to win 2 times in a row? Or will Joha manage to win this round? Remember, contestants, you can phone a friend. Let the wheel spin and let it reveal the next topic. Physical features. In which way was the formation of Mount Elgon different from that of Mount Rwenzori? In which way was the formation of Mount Elgon different from that of the formation of Mount Rwenzori? So, Joha.
Mount Elgon is a volcanic mountain, which means it was formed from volcanic soil. How can I put it together? But Mount Rwenzori was formed from tiny particles of rocks, crumbled.
You almost got it, but not quite. That means that, Paul, if you get this question, you will be second time winner in a row. What is the answer?
Mount Elgon was formed through volcanicity, while Mount Rwenzori was formed through faulting.
That is correct. And that means, Joha, you almost won, and well done to you for putting up a good fight. And Paul is the second-time winner of today's show. Well done to you. Well done, both of you. You are both brilliant. So thank you so much at home. I hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.